So we're doing this series, this easiest god series, right? We get mid lane. We're doing mid lane today. And I remembered back to when I did the easiest gods to play like years ago. And I was actually between that mid and another mid. I was looking at Nuwa because Nuwa's simplistic in what she needs to do. She has self-peel. She's got an ult that affects the team fight even when she's bad, but rotations are hard for her. She has no real mobility. She doesn't have that kill this target-esque kit, right? So we went with my other option number 2. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe. We'll talk about option number 2. We got Poseidon here, where I think all mages have some difficulty to them. I don't think any of them are just pure basic skillless gods. I really don't. I don't think we've hit that stage of Smite mid lane gaming. I don't know that we ever will, to be completely honest with you guys. So that's why I went with Poseidon. Because Poseidon's got mobility in a sense where you're fast. And being fast is usually the go-to for a Smite player. Just straight up, that's why movement speed items have been nerfed over the years. That's why speed has been nerfed 50 times over the years. Movement speed is king, right? So Poseidon's got movement speed, just pure movement speed of the passive, got movement speed from the 2. You're zooming when you're playing Poseidon, especially when you go Doom Orb, which I'm actually going to end up going later. I want to get lifesteal first. I want to do a different build. But the big aspect for Poseidon, and why I think Poseidon is truly the noob-friendly mid lane mage, is 2 things. You have very, very good clear that is super easy to hit. If you're getting out cleared in Poseidon, you need to reevaluate all forms of your video game career. And then on top of that, we talked about single target, like kill this target as a mage. Being able to do that is very, very important. Poseidon has one of, if not the most big burst slammer jammer ultimates in the game, right? Like if you're getting slammed by a 3 whirlpool into a Kraken, it's very unlikely you live. It is extremely unlikely you end up living through that. That's just how it is with Poseidon. Poseidon hits very hard. It's a lot of CC. Very easy for Poseidon's team to follow up. And in reality, it's not hard to land. It's not a difficult ability to hit. So that is why I have Poseidon where I do, and why I think you should be prioritizing Poseidon, especially in this world where potentially season 10 they remove Aegis, right? Like it would be crazy, but it's possible. I love Persephone players. They have one play style, and it's let me spam all my stuff. They should make it so all those abilities cost more mana. Get a little bit of poke off, opting not to clear there just because he went overly aggressive. And it is a Bastet. Oof, little out of range, unfortunate. We have health pots ticking, so not too worried. If he gets a as I say, if he gets a good stun combo here, this could be sick. Just swap. Nice, free kill for me there off of just an easy whirlpool. We're gonna save our clear here and just use it to hit the wave. Great engage for my Naja. And as long as you aren't the one trying to set up fights, as long as you aren't the one W king. Oh, nice. Can't really get to that. As long as you aren't the one W king and you know, throwing out the abilities first, you're gonna be in a good spot on Poseidon all the time. I know, Naja, it's okay. I'm here with you. I got you, buddy. I'll even tank this for you just because I respect that engagement you just had so much. The double engage, that's what you love to see. So he's backing. I'm gonna clear this. Yes, we can go for rights after. Let me clear this. See how easy it is for Poseidon to clear? Like you full clear early. I didn't even level my 1 twice yet. Level that 2, so I had a little bit of movement and potentially an extended fight with that 2. The extended fights are nuts. Realistically, if you're struggling to clear, don't level the 2 there, level the 1. Do not max the 3 first. And oh man, I have had pretty much every single person who's ever been like, yeah, I love Poseidon, play him all the time, and you ask them what do they max first, they max the 3. If you go play a Poseidon game, look at how many times you land a full whirlpool. Like your whirlpool sits on the ground and someone sits in it the entire time. Never happens. It's 0% of the time, all right? Literally 0%. What on earth? Is this guy just dying?
These guys are trash.
We see the mids here. Oh my gosh, gank. All right, I'm out. I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm gonna call him retreat, make sure he knows. So yeah, don't max your 3, max your 1. Your one is a very, very, very good ability. It hits extremely hard. It has decent scaling on it. There's no reason not to level it. Your whirlpool, while it is a strong ability, it's mainly there for the setup for the cripple. And outside of that, it's not the most important ability in your kit. Realistically, your ult, your 1 and your 2 are more important in my opinion, and I'd much rather prioritize those every single time I play this gun. So you should do the same. It'll make your life a lot easier. Your clear is actually faster if you're doing that. You insta clear because your 1 is the insta burst damage. It's just way more valuable. So I'm going to not use too many abilities right here because I do clear another wave. We want to get this online. I always forget the name of Bancroft's. I don't know why. I think it's because it wasn't meta for like 4 years. But I can never think of Bancroft's all the time. When I'm streaming, I have to ask. I have to be like, yo, chat, what's the lifesteal item again? What's it called? All right, so left mids are going to come up. If I can get these, I have my item, but I won't be able to clear mid. So realistically, what I might do is just clear mid to be safe about it so I don't get rotated in. If I eat a mid lane ult, it's going to hurt. It's going to slam. What is he do? Why does he keep doing that? He keeps wasting. I don't think he knows how to play Persephone. He just keeps wasting his plants. Nice play, boys. 5-0. This is going to be all my games are just, I have so many 10-minute surrenders. So many. And not only in this game, that's like in every game I play, it seems like 10-minute surrenders are just the norm. People just quitting left and right or rage quitting right now. It's the holidays, people. Come on. You're playing video games. Can't be that bad. All right, I'm going to call miss. He's gone. I usually would ping right, but I don't think he can kill my tier. So I'm not going to. Wouldn't be a bad thing, though, to tell him I'm just being lazy. That's not actually. in reality, I'm being pretty lazy right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go right back to mid. I haven't ulted yet, almost level 7. Got a full item. Now that I have the full item, my ult, if I can land it, now I have to ping this. Oh, he's dead. That's the jungler. That's the mid lane rotating. Their red is definitely up. So since their red's up and the mid rotated, he's more than likely on it. I'm going to look for him rotating out. And if my whirlpool comes up, I'm going to ult him. If I can get him to dash, I'll ult him off with the dash. Oh, he didn't even do it. Wow. There he is. We're just going to go in and try to steal this. Or not. Oh. See, dude, this, I hate Bastet cats, bro. I hate them. If I can't clear this real quick, he's going to run in. Oh, he's going around. He's being real safe about this. Get a little bit of poke off. Just worried about clearing. We want to start rotating here. If he's going to play this safe all the time, we definitely want to rotate. Get our passive up. He can't really do anything. So you can level the 2 or the 3 here. It's completely up to you. If in fights you're able to auto attack a lot, level that auto attack. If not, if you're just bursting and running, then that's a free kill. Oh, I missed. No, Naja missed and I missed. That was all of this. Nice. Oh, ooh, okay. Pass that all down. There's this pool. This should be a kill. Like this should be a kill. Nice. He didn't need to ult there at all. That was a very unnecessary ult. Also a crazy misplay from both me and Naja there on the Bastet. That Bastet was crippled. No beads, no movement. Naja missed her his one. I missed an auto attack I shouldn't have missed. That's rough. That's not what you want to see in the slightest. That was worst case. In my head, he was dead. Like that was probably why I missed my auto. That's something you don't want to do. That's actually something that happens in like sports a lot, where before you catch a pass or you do a certain thing, you're already thinking about the next step, and then it causes you to drop the pass. Happened right there. I was thinking, what am I gonna do next? Who am I gonna kill next? The dude wasn't even dead yet. I end up dropping the kill. That's not what you want to have happen. So before I go into another lifesteal item, I'm actually gonna be super greedy here and go into a Doom Orb. Okay, I lied. I want the Doom Orb. We're not gonna go to the Doom Orb yet. We're gonna grab another lifesteal item. We're gonna grab Soul Gem. So my goal here is triple lifesteal, Doom Orb for movement, and then another pen item on top of that. And I don't know if I want to go Ratatouille, which usually I don't. Ratatouille is just such a bad item. I'll probably end up going into Karin's coin, which will give me more movement, and I will just be zooming everywhere. All right, team's fighting on right. Persephone rotating. The one thing is this build will be low CDR. You'll have full build. You'll have 30% off of starter and red pot, but that's it. Not using my one here. Just saving it. I'm gonna let them clear mid. Let that wave go. Oh, it's Bastet. That could have been a potential gank. I don't know what the percent is. Oh, I don't know what Persephone's doing. She's just going red. This isn't a good kill. It's a really hard kill and easy for them to follow up on. I'm actually just going to disengage. He instantly went for me, which doesn't surprise me at all. I did not realize I had an Anubis. Me going lifesteal here is even more risky. Because they will build anti-heal for Anubis, and then they'll also get the anti-heal for me. Not what you want. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. No way. What the hell? I don't know what this guy's doing. See how easy it is to hit your ult? Like, it is not difficult for you to just throw your ult where the person wants to run. Okay. I'm down. Yeah, we're definitely not killing that. Gonna poop ward over on the red buff. We already have the timer on it. I just want to see if he crosses there. And I'm sitting on a lot of gold right this second. Who just did my red? Did Anubis do my red buff? Do I have Anubis support? I just realized we have Anubis support who's 4-0-2, who is not building support at all, by the way. So if they hadn't stopped lane, we would be in a very, very bad position. This Persephone is AFK farming like crazy. What a legend. What's he at right now? He's 0-0-0, stacking his Book of Thoth online. He's about that life. Don't you dare. What? I didn't clear. Look at all the plants. I'm surprised he didn't throw any plants at me. He might. He's thinking about it. He was thinking about it. I can see it in his eyes, dude. I'm gonna grab a health pot and a ward. We're just zooming out of base. He's gonna hit 11 right here. We will also hit 11 right here. We have a 300 gold lead on him. Really, the big thing is the impact we've put kind of on the map. We've killed that support a couple times. He's level 6. He's pretty much out of the game, despite us not having a real support, which is great. Great for me. I'm not complaining. Call and miss. As soon as they leave. What, dude? What? Why? What is this? We could fight this super easy. Oh yeah, we're fighting this. I have a really good loop here. Like a crazy loop here. Persephone just dashed. So she's our kill target. She knows it because she doesn't have that dash up. So she's actually running into the boys. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna hit him with the ult. Actually just pushed him out on accident, which is crazy. And we end up killing them all. I won to kill the Gilgamesh and accidentally hit the Persephone. What if he, there's no way he ate that on purpose. He's looking the other way. That would be crazy. That'd be some top tier gameplay. Let's go, boys. I'm on. CC it? No. Free. Gonna get our farm. It's 13-1. They're gonna surrender. But this just shows you how easily you can move around the map. You can play the flank almost assassin style. You've seen Poseidon played in the jungle. You can play just normal mage, sit in the back, wait for your team to engage. You see, like we're 11 minutes in, and I've been able to play both styles already. Picked up free kills along the way. You could almost, if like the enemy team is building straight Aegis, this guy's trolling for some reason. If the enemy team is focusing you or building Aegises and really just trying to counter your ult, you can almost play like a support mage where you never ult, you hold that ultimate. So it's a threat. Because as long as it's up, the enemy team has to play like it's up, right? So if you manage to do that, let's see if I can get this guy to dash. I don't know if I kill this guy, but I'm gonna try. You might kill him. Nice. I was so low mana. If I have mana there, it's a freeze kill in my life. He played that right. I ulted a little to the left, and I thought he was going to keep going that way. He was kind of drifting back and then hard cut back towards me. Look at that mana regen you have. Goodness gracious. That was just double lifesteal, too. That wasn't even triple lifesteal. Going back. Don't know why they haven't surrendered yet. Before I go into percent pen, because I have a lead, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to grab this Doom Orb. I want to start zooming. And I'm probably going to go Aegis here because they have a Bastet. You want to be able to avoid as much damage as possible. And Bastet is probably going to be the one diving you. And Bastet's 1 will pretty much one-shot you. Late game, Bastet's 1 hits for 1100, 1200 full build. So you need to watch out for that. Try to Aegis that. Try to Aegis some of the bleed. If you get Aegis those two abilities, Bastet's worthless. Like if those two abilities aren't landing, Bastet is not doing anything.
Carry me, team.
This guy plays so weird. I don't understand. Okay. We're full health right now. I don't know what's going on. There, that support is definitely upset for some reason. Maybe because he got outplayed by the Anubis support. Maybe because his ADC was struggling. I don't know. But you can tell he's upset. Okay, that's actually ridiculous that the dash went off. No, he ulted me. If the Bastet doesn't ult me and I get my 2 off, I might heal up to full right there. They do not have anti-heal. Oh wait, Bastet does. That was with anti-heal. I healed for a lot off of that one. Wow. Crazy. It was smart for the Bastet. I thought it ult me. He recognized like, oh, this man's about to start healing. We have no damage abilities up. Let me just throw my ult, make sure he dies. 19-3. 19-4. All right, they're coming back. GG. Good Gold Fury. I'm going to grab another health pot, another ward. I don't need a counter ward right now just because the enemy team is so far down. These 3 wards are probably their only 3 wards they might have on the map, and they aren't down yet. They went 3 health chalice. Their mid went a health chalice? Guys, you're better than this. You are better than this. Their support grabs, Chronos Pendant, and a health chalice. All right. That is a squishy support. I'm all for cooldown and a little bit of damage on supports, but not as the first item. Not anymore. That was meta for a little while. I don't think that's meta anymore. That meta hurts. Team fighting. I'm gonna grab this and go help him. Pop my health pot, so I'm closer to full health as we go in here. Got him. Got a big crack in here. There's a dash from the Persephone. I'm gonna keep running at him because I have beads. Yeah, that's a rage quit right there. That's an ADC rage quit. He ate a full ult to the dome. And he's not about that life. I just saw Persephone dash left. I wonder, he might go to that wave. Nice. Good bait. I don't think he bait it on purpose, but good bait. So another 16-minute game, 7-1. I love Poseidon's just capability. If they will nerf Aegis, which is what everyone's kind of hoping for, I think, or at least remove it or nerf it, whatever they choose to do, I think that will make gods like Poseidon and Vulcan just be top, like super top. Not just the easiest. Like right now, we're doing the easiest mid video. I think it'll be crazy top tier if there was no Aegis, because Aegis fully counters the Kraken. If there's no Aegis in the game, that Kraken just goes nuts. Kraken is a crazy good teamfight ultimate. One of the best. Problem is, it is one of the worst as long as Aegis exists. Like Shell would hurt it, obviously, but Aegis is just a different world, because off of it, pretty much Poseidon's full kick gets dumped into it, right? You ult, when they get hit by the ult in the air, you throw the 1, so you get that guaranteed 1 hit, and then you pop your 2 and you start doing damage. If you Aegis right now, you Aegis the ult, you Aegis the 3 damage, you Aegis the 1 damage, and then sometimes you even Aegis the first auto of your 2, which is, that's ridiculous, right? Like that's so much damage that you're able to negate because of 1 active. I think it's stupid. I think it's very, very stupid. Oh, he's 1 health. See, look at that damage just off of 1 Kraken. Hits the stun. Another free kill. The cripple, having a cripple on an ability is such a beautiful thing too. Poseidon cripple's cracked. Poseidon's big issue has always been the same thing, and it's lack of instant mobility. No dash, no jump, none of that. But when you have pressure, you don't need those things. And as a new player, you want to either be able to play a very, very simplistic character, or you want to play a character that is very straightforward and has pressure. Poseidon is the straightforward and has pressure type of character. I don't know why they're not surrendering. This is really weird. We should just do Pyro for now. I'll tank, buddy. Even though you could full heal, because you're CERN with 19 lifesteal abilities and items. I'll tank for you, bud. Sitting on a lot of gold, level 18. I'm gonna go spend it. We're gonna get lifesteal. Haven't even leveled up my my starter item yet. I thought they were going for fire. That scared me. We're gonna go over the shield because, like we said, we don't have instant mobility, so having any type of survivability be valuable in that game. 29-4 in 18 minutes. Goodness gracious. Their per 70 rotated what, twice, and both times either did nothing because it was called and we also rotated, or we just insta killed them. Poseidon does work. Poseidon is a very new player friendly character that you can learn quickly off of. You watch one video or play 1 or 2 games, you'll learn it very, very quickly. It did 20k damage, and I've missed like my ults weren't direct hits. So that goes to show how much damage you can do too. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're liking the videos, and I will see you in the video later tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, probably the next day, and the next day after that.